Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the room with the two owl clocks. I'm here today, joined by my dear girlfriend, Sydney. Hello, Sydney.
Hello.
Hello. And we all love the NHL soundtracks, right? It's got some classic songs. Sydney doesn't care, but it's got some classic songs
Well, I'm
on it.
here, so.
It's got some classic songs on it that we all learned to love. Found some of our favorite artists. For me, it was NHL25. I found Sum 41 and Gob. And then in NHL 2008, I found bands like Anne Boleyn and Paramore. So what are the NHL games like soundtrack-wise nowadays? Generally, they don't get the widest praise, shall we say. So Sydney and I are here to review all, I believe, 41? Was
42.
that the 42 songs? There's too many songs. On NHL 25, we have some thoughts. These songs all vary in quality. We're not going to rank them, but we are going to rate each one of them. Sometimes our opinions will be the same. We have fairly similar tastes in music. Sometimes our opinions will greatly differ. We're going to generally follow alphabetical order by artist, but we're mostly going to follow the Spotify playlist that I will link in the description. Plus, there's one other song that I'll also link in the description. It's not in the Spotify playlist. I don't think it was out when the game came out. Okay, so I've always wanted to like Alkaline Trio a lot more than I do. I like Matt Skiba's stuff with Blink, but I don't know, man. It's always a little too subdued and always a little boring. It's okay.
Yeah, I thought that this was a good start to the soundtrack. I can always appreciate a good bell in the instrumental, but I think, generally it was enjoyable. I wrote, yeah, sure, okay, I see the fit. However, the line splashing around in our blood was a little bit unexpected for me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, that's Skiba. That's Matt Skiba. That's Alkaline Trio. This is the guy who he takes Bibles out of hotel rooms and he's like, what if I write a swear word in the Bible? And it's like, dude, shut up. Skiba's cringe, although I think he's very talented and enjoyable and seems like a nice guy, but he's kind of cringe.
I gave this one a solid 6.
Me too. Yeah,
okay.
It's fine. It's I'm not offended by it. There's just too many. We'll get into this. There's too many songs in this soundtrack. There's a billion 5s and 6s on here.
And a lot of them sound generally the same.
Indistinguishable. This song sounds like it was written to advertise the Chevy Silverado, but I love it. I think it's really fun.
I agree. I wrote that this is on theme. If this song were attending the Met Gala and the theme of the Met Gala was NHL soundtrack, I would have no qualms with this song being on theme for that event.
Here he is. It's Jeremy Allen White wearing his best Fat Lip by Sum 41 outfit.
Yeah.
His giant shorts.
I don't know. I thought this one was generally exciting.
Yeah, it's good.
I also thought it kind of picked up as it went, which is always appreciated.
Yeah, it's kind of like a... Yeah. I can see myself flipping through the menu to this. I'm not going to get uber hype or anything when it comes on, but it's fun. It sounds like CanCon. Do you know what CanCon is?
No, I don't.
Okay. Canadian content rules. In Canada, they legally have to play a certain amount of Canadian music on the radio and Canadian shows on TV. It's called CanCon. This sounds like CanCon. This sounds like government subsidized music that the government helped pay for. I don't even know if this band's Canadian or not, but it's what it sounds like. Honestly, I love Canadian music. Canadian rock and roll, baby. I'm going to give it an 8.
I gave it a 7.8.
A 7.8? You're really cutting her thin.
I didn't do this for all of them.
Okay.
It was just early on, and I felt like it was pretty early to throw an 8.
Okay,
so
that's fair. Oh, freaking Cage the Elephant here with some NFTs for you. It's a song, It's the most middle of the road song. It's a 6 in my mind. It's inoffensive. I think Cage the Elephant's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I gave it a 5. I kind of labeled it as background music, but I guess that is kind of the purpose. So
Yeah, it's whatever.
This sounds like something that a high schooler would play when on a date with their significant other and they were trying to make it a core memory.
It's embarrassing for that theoretical person. But all right. Choke is pretty generic. The vocals aren't great. I weirdly like it. If it was on NHL 2008 and this was a song I heard when I was 10, I'd be losing it. I'd be like, this rocks. This is one of my favorite songs ever. There's a song by the band Luna Halo called Kings and Queens on NHL 2008 that I have a weird affinity for. Is it any good? Not really, but this song hits that as well.
Yeah, I thought it was generally enjoyable. I said that it had good energy. Didn't really have much else to say about it, though, which I think is neither a good thing nor a bad thing. And I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 7 as well.
What you want from me?
We have different opinions on this one.
This song's fine. I did this review listening to them late at night in my earbuds while playing NHL. I was really getting the whole experience. I was method acting. And then I forgot to write something down for this song, like 2 songs later, and I said, I already forgot. And so I gave it a 5. Is that fair? Probably not.
No, you should have looped back. I thought that this one was of the more unique on this list. I said that I would probably play this on my own volition, and it was a little mysterious. It gave a little bit of mystery. There was something a little bit like, I wouldn't say ominous, but
most unique song in the NHL soundtrack is like Nicest Guy in Prison.
Well, we're gonna get to a couple that
a couple of the meanest guys in prison. It's fine. It's a song. It's a song that plays.
See, I gave this one an 8 because it was different and I could remember it.
It's too sultry. It's too like
sultry.
Is this my favorite song on the soundtrack? There's a good chance that it is. I like this song a lot.
Okay. I don't have any negative opinions about it, but it just didn't really stand out too much for me.
I don't know. It hits my brain. There's something anthemic. It makes me want to like wave my hands.
That's true. I can see that. I think it's very like summer in middle school, you know? It's like kind of like a feel good. I gave it a 7.
It's an 8, which goes to show how much I love these songs. That the one that I'm like, this is the best, bar none, is an 8. I feel like I'm in danger. I feel like I'm threatened when I hear this song.
Yeah, it's it's like a sci-fi movie where you're being chased by like some laser gun wielding robot.
It's so weird. It's such a weird song on here. Probably the 5th weirdest song on the track list, but it's strange.
I just didn't really know what to expect. I also thought that in a way it was slightly irritating.
Yeah, the chorus is annoying. It's an annoying song.
And I said, make up your mind. Like, I feel like they should have stuck with one sound and kept that up for the whole thing. And that probably would have improved it for me.
I think it's weird, but I kind of love it in like a weird way.
Okay. What did you give it?
7.
I gave it a 4.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have given it a 7. I was feeling really nice. I don't know. I'm imagining a person who really likes this song and is like, I can't believe they're sending threats to you for giving it a 4.
Well,
it's that kind of divisive.
Yeah, I guess I could see how there could be some diehard fans of this song. However, I am not one of them. Fine background music, not memorable, but the vibes were fine.
Yeah, it's okay. Listen, I mean, we're all ripping off Green Day to a certain extent. What am I gonna say?
And I don't specifically recall what prompted me to write this, but I'm sure that there was something. But I wrote "doing too much" at the end, and I gave it a 6.
I said it bored me, but it's not bad. It's a 5+. I characterize this song as aggressively British. and I don't like it at all.
Yeah, it caused like a visceral reaction when I first heard it, like a physical like recoil. It is slightly anxiety inducing in my opinion. The switch up though kind of kept me on my toes.
Oh, the chorus is great. It's so extremely intense. It's a very aggressive song.
Yeah,
which I respect.
And even with that, there's still something that I can get behind.
It's 5 minutes long.
5.5-ish minutes long.
It's like 5.5 minutes long. It's way too long. I don't know how it keeps up that frenetic pace. Oh my wow is one of the craziest that you have to listen to this song. Listen, I gave this song a 4 because it is the worst song in the soundtrack. But it is so bad that I want to show it to people. I think it's hilarious.
When we first listened to this, you said that it was on the Coming to Get You soundtrack.
Yeah.
And that it was the theme song for A Man with a Rope.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, though. Like, that's...
I think that that's a great way to describe it. I think that it makes me feel like I should be running from something.
Yeah, it gives the energy of a person walking too closely behind you at night. Like, it's not.
I gave it a 2 or an 8.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair. Showing this to a friend and watching their reaction, A+.
I would do that.
This is a song.
This is the most song ever.
One of the songs of all time. I gave it a 5. It's fine.
I gave it a 3 because it's not my style, and it also doesn't really seem to fit, the purpose.
I'm not going to be angry when it comes on.
I also think that my rating was negatively affected because that last song it was a really tough act to follow.
It doesn't swear in Spanish in this song, unlike the last one, which is hilarious. Again, that last song is so funny that I'm talking about it in the review for the next song.
I want to get in trouble. I want to start a fight.
Yeah, shout out to Green Day for ripping.
Shout out to Pink.
The riff from Pink's So What, which is sick. It's a great riff.
Well, do we know? I guess Pink came first, right?
Yeah,
because these are new.
This song came out in like 2023 or 4.
Okay. That's the only thought I had about this.
I think this song's pretty good.
It was really good.
I think it's really
good energy.
Yeah, I said it's modern Green Day. Your mileage may vary. Modern Green Day is not for everyone. It's in fact for not that many people. But listen, it's a good riff. It sounds like if you got the Kirkland signature version of Holiday off of American Idiot. But you know what? Holiday's a good song. I know that people hate it. I know people hate American Idiot, blah, blah. I like this song. It's all right. I'm giving it a 7. I think a 7+ even. I could see myself giving it.
Yeah, I gave it an 8. This song didn't go where I expected it to go, and I was let down by that.
Oh, I don't know. I think the main motif is good. I think the production's really clean. It sounds really nice. The vocals are annoying. I don't remember them being very good. That really drags down a song that's on a soundtrack that you hear 40,000 times. But listen, I think the song is like kind of groovy.
It is. It's kind of got like grandpa motifs if they had the wham sound back then.
Yeah, well, I think they probably could do that. It's like a Big Purple Shoes song.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, Big Purple Shoes song. I gave it a 7. I like it.
I gave it a 5, but that might have just been a product of my own disappointment.
Fine.
Everybody's got a song.
I can't physically listen to this song. I had such a physical aversion when this came on. I find this song to be disgusting. I will not be apologizing for my opinion about this song because I perceive it to be very objective. I love Nickelback. And this was offensive. I wanted to skip this song immediately, but I had to keep listening for the sake of this video, unfortunately. The lyrics, the words, the dip in his lip, people in our hometown would eat this up. This is not for me.
Listen. I don't know how you can be like, man, I love Nickelback, but I draw the line here.
This is different because I
draw the line at a different bumpkin singing about dumb shit.
This is just on another level. Like, there's a lot of redeeming qualities about Nickelback. However, this is just very cringe. This does not have any redeeming qualities, in my opinion.
The riff is good.
This is
I think it's all right. It's not like the best song in the world. I think it sounds good. I think the chorus is fun. The second verse is terrible. Like you said, the dip in his lip thing is awful. But they know their target audience, because nobody loves giving themselves gum cancer quite like people who play and love hockey. Shout out to the chewing tobacco industry.
I gave it a 0.
I thought you gave it a negative 10,000.
Yeah, but I didn't think that was on our scale, so I didn't say it.
Okay. I originally gave it an 8. It's probably not an 8. There's something about the vibe that
I am baffled.
I don't know. I have a stronger stomach for country adjacent butt rock.
I think that's definitely one of the contributing factors.
Yeah, it's that you have no stomach for country music.
No, I'm not a country music fan, but I just couldn't get past the lyrics for this.
Listen, I'll retroactively lower my score to a 7 to make you feel better, but I don't think it makes you feel any better.
No.
Next.
Being nice is not the only.
It's not to my taste exactly, but I appreciate this song. I like the guitar. I think the vocals are acceptable. It's like a 7. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just kind of basic, in my opinion. I wrote that it could be played in a PacSun.
Yeah, this is buying jeans music.
Yeah, and the themes are fine. She's not good for you. Was my main takeaway from what he was writing about. However, I gave it a 6.
Okay, you're gonna help the man in the song.
I mean,
listen, sir. You don't have to stay with her, sir. You can move on.
Yeah.
After my boyfriend's take on the Hardy song, I'm available. That's what you're saying. Next.
Watch yourself.
Can you bring up the lyrics for this song?
Yeah, because the only thing that I wrote for this was, huh.
No, remember, it's C my fa fa.
It is watch my steed go.
Oh, that's the gift horse.
Far.
Oh, the steed's the gift horse.
And then it says, look at him go.
This song blows. This song's awful. Look at him go. There's a lot of British accent songs on here, man. A lot of bruvs. I need some good Canadian boys to make some rock and roll music, please.
What did you give this one?
A 2.
I gave it a 4. I threw it some points for uniqueness.
Yeah, 4 is the number of words in the song.
I could do this with my eyes closed.
I know that we have differing opinions on this particular band.
Well, they're not great.
See,
or I would say especially good. But I think this song's alright.
Yeah, I personally enjoy a lot of Imagine Dragons songs, except Thunder. So this one I could get behind.
Have you heard an Imagine Dragons song? This is like that, but like 1 letter grade better, in my opinion. It's alright. It's the production, I think, is incredible. You can see that they're like an uber major label band that has millions and millions of dollars to put in their production. It's, some would say, overproduced. It works all right. It works for me. It's cool. The bass tone's really nice.
Yeah, it's got some uniqueness.
I think it's a 6+ for me.
I gave it an 8. But I think that is also affected by my overall opinion.
Yeah, it's not as good as I'm on top of the world. I like this song a lot. I think it's really fast. It's really fun. I kind of like the frantic songs that don't stay around for super long. Because, like, the worst case scenario with songs that don't stay around for very long is in 2 minutes they're over. And you know what? This song is pretty good for those 2 minutes. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's a little too, like, girly pop for me.
See, I'm a sucker for that.
And it's a little chaotic, but I gave it a 5.
I think you're cruel. I gave it an 8.
To each their own.
Yeah, I'm with the girls. I'm fortunately not a misogynist like you.
You can't say that.
I can't call you I can't call you what you are. Listen, girls, you're safe here with me, a nice fellow.
Unlike me.
Yeah, that's right.
Apparently.
I like Jaden.
Uh-huh.
I think his music's all right.
Uh-huh.
I think his newer music is a little more mid. And I think this song sounds like Drake Bell.
Yeah. I feel like we're in a similar boat. I do typically like Jaden, but I just don't think that this is the best representation of his music. It wasn't really giving a whole lot. It's fine.
It was giving J.C. Penney.
But it's it's not really a song that I would like listen to on my own.
Do you have J.C. Penney in Canada? Do they have J.C. Penney in Canada?
Let me look. Not Canada. They don't have J.C. Penney.
You know the store at the end cap of whatever mall that you go to? It's that. It's playing in there. Not PacSun. It's not cool enough to be PacSun music. It's playing while you try perfumes.
Department store.
Yeah, full-on department store. Like, oh, it's like, wow, I will both buy pants and a refrigerator while listening to this song.
Yeah. I gave it a 5.5.
6+ for me.
They should have just hung it up at Use Somebody.
I was roaming around, always looking down at all I see. This song is so boring.
I wrote that exact sentence.
This song makes me feel like I'm listening to it inside of a metal tube.
Can you elaborate?
No.
Fair.
Who is listening to the new Kings of Leon? Who's like, oh boy, I hope the new Kings of Leon is good. I'm happy for you. I don't. This is the most mid-ass song humanly possible. It's a 5.
I gave it a 3.
Like a wet steel to the knife.
This song stinks so bad. This song is so bad it makes me want to go back and lower Imagine Dragons' score. This feels like repercussions for their actions.
I said that this sounds like something a down and out mid-30s man would resonate with.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a very pick-me song for that demographic, I would say. No offense.
My dumbass wife might have left me, but at least I have some songs that I think are sick.
If you want like a similar emotion, just stick to like divorced dad rock.
Yeah, the theme song of Not Seeing Your Kids. You're listening to this driving to a 7-Eleven to exchange your children and get yelled at by your ex-wife.
I gave this a 2.
I bet Brad doesn't even listen to sick music like this. That's him in the car.
Yeah, I get it.
Next. Oh, I gave it a 2. It sucks. I think this song rocks. I really like this song.
Okay.
Take me da 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It kind of sounds like I'm in a Hollister.
You know what other song this band did?
Probably.
It's the I like that you're broken,
Oh.
broken like me. Maybe that makes me a fool. Yeah, that song sucks. So
Now, see, I liked that song.
What? No, that song's awful.
But I
and
like
this song is so much better.
I get it. I gave it a 5.
I gave it an 8.
That's okay. See, I won't. I understand. I can get that.
Okay, so it's not like the Hardy song.
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
You think I've committed a war crime for my Hardy take?
Yeah.
Hardy had weapons of mass destruction. What a weird choice.
Yeah. Now, to preface, we are both pretty big fans of the band Paris.
Yeah, I love Paris.
And there are so many better choices.
Yeah, the rest of their discography.
Yeah. Is this the first song in history to have Toil and Trouble in it since like the 16th century?
Listen, that's like the better part of the song.
Yeah.
The first verse, the pre-chorus with the Toil and Trouble, into the screaming chorus. I'm not loving it, but I'm in. I understand what we're going for.
Yeah.
It's the features are so bad.
This song
So
is
bad.
so chaotic. It really embodies chaos. But I kind of think that's what they were going for, so I can't be too upset with that. And it's a little scary, but there's something about it that I really like, and it could just be my bias toward liking Paris in general.
There are parts that are really good. Like I said, the features are so awful. And I have no idea how. Full disclaimer, I play NHL most of the time on mute. I'm watching other YouTubers make YouTube videos, you know? Like I'm listening to what Sydney describes as my guys yapping videos. Which by chance is what we are making right now. You're an official guy yapping.
Look at me now.
Uh-huh. But I have no idea how much of this song has to... It has to be like 85% of the song has to be censored.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of vile.
It has some really uncomfortable lyrics.
And that is the point. If you read about this album, it's all about celebrating queer women. Very cool.
Great. Yes.
No shade. I don't like this song at all.
No.
I guess maybe it's not for me, you know? It's for somebody else.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I'm just confused about its inclusion on this soundtrack.
It's so strange.
So I gave it a 7 in general, but like we were saying, I'm not sure that it really fits here.
I think a 7 in general is very high. I gave it a 3. Another song brand song.
This song is in a Disney Channel original movie montage of a female protagonist preparing to go and dominate a male-dominated drag race.
When the Disney movie cuts to commercial, it is then in a Taco Bell commercial advertising the new Gordita Crunch that all of the cool kids are running to go get the Gordita Crunch.
Yeah.
It's like, these are the coolest kids I've ever seen about to get a Gordita Crunch.
I gave it a 5.
Me too.
I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shot.
Where did this come from?
Somebody at EA at the very end was like, I'm gonna dump part of my playlist into the NHL playlist and then put out the press release, and they couldn't take it back. This song's annoying.
This had some interesting lyrics as well, like being ejected from the cockpit of life and using a Holocaust analogy.
Yeah.
It was very like a carcass is something that he said. Touch grass was my first thought when I heard this song. That might be mean.
I think, I said it seems annoying, but the lyrics seem sincere, so it seems mean to be like, this song isn't good.
It's just strange.
Yeah.
And again, it's one where I'm like, this isn't maybe the time and place.
Listen, I glanced at at some other people who did like full track rankings, and mostly to look at their comments to see what people would complain about. And this is one of the songs
probably my presence in this video.
Well, yeah. Get the freaking woman out of here. She's a misogynist anyway. She is not. Full disclaimer. This is one of the songs where people were like, you rated this song way too low. Like, I can't believe you're hating on Ren. And I'm like, oh, I can. I can believe that.
Well, to be fair, too, I have no knowledge of Ren's discography. I mean, listen, so
Ren might be having a tough time. Maybe Ren needs to reach out to a friend. I don't like it. I don't think it's good.
I gave it a 2.
I gave it a 5. I think I'm just trying to be kind.
Yeah, it just doesn't fit here for me.
No, it's not good.
I think it just kind of caught me off guard.
But listen, Ren has shooters. I don't know. Do you like the Black Keys? It's got like a Black Keys riff at the beginning. And if you don't like the Black Keys, you're in for a bad time coming up. This is a song.
Yeah. I just, it's not my favorite like type of music.
Yeah.
So it wasn't kind of up my alley in general.
I know these guys are going to be playing the Winter Classic. They're going to be like, oh, here they come with their big hit Sweet Life. Rival Sons.
It is just kind of background music. Like, I feel like this could be found in a Target or something.
It's extremely whatever.
It's fine. I gave it a 4 just because it didn't really stand out to me.
It's $23 burger music.
Swinging off the streetlights, dopamine relief.
Why is there so much British music? Do they not make guitar music over here anymore? Please, somebody write a guitar song in either the US or Canada. Please. This song, it's a FIFA song. It was a cut from FIFA. They said FIFA already has 3,000 songs that sound like this. Let's put it on NHL where they only have 2,000 songs that sound like this. There's so much chaff on this soundtrack. There's so much detritus. Anyway, what do you think about it?
I said that it kind of like had me in the first quarter. I was like, there could be some potential here. But then the monologue happened, and that really just threw me off. And I feel like a lot of these songs started to blend together for me. So I started to nitpick lyrics. And I had specifically noted a lyric in the monologue that said, "Soak it in, don't suck it up." That's all. I gave it a 5.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I gave it a 6.
Do you ever feel like the room is heavy, like the air is...
This needed to kick in sooner. And I get it. I get that the room is heavy. Thank you.
The first go-round is okay. And then the second go-round is a little worse. And the third go-round is like, please make it stop. I can't do this anymore. This is a song that, listening to it just for this, like I said, I play NHL on mute. Listening to it just for this in this context is fine. I don't hate it. It's like a 6. But if I listen to this song multiple times a day, every day, I would lose my mind. It is so repetitive. Not as repetitive as See My, go, far, far. But repetitive.
Yeah. I do want to note very quickly that I feel like I've become very critical. And at this point in listening to these, they were all really starting to blend together for me. And while Ben does have credentials to be critiquing music,
Do I?
I certainly don't.
Do I?
So please take my opinions with a grain of salt. This is all based on personal preference. No hate to any of the artists that I'm criticizing.
Oh, I gave it a 6. What did you give it?
Sorry, I already went away. I gave it a 6 too. I had a lot to say about this one.
What a weird song. What a weird choice.
Yeah. It starts out as something that you would like chant at a football game, and then it became so anxiety inducing and just generally unenjoyable. And then I said, wait a second, are these two different songs? I'm so confused. However, the second part, in my opinion, was an improvement.
Yeah, it's way better.
But even then, that's not really saying much. And my bottom line here is, where did they find something like this?
Yeah, I feel like this isn't a single. It doesn't feel like a single that somebody would put out as a single. It feels like a random album track, but I don't know. The second half is cool. The first half is, again, repetitive. There's so many songs on here that are annoying. But I like the second half a lot. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have a little bit of like chill rap on here instead of just all like, you know? I don't know. I gave it a 5. Maybe a 5+. 6-. It's okay.
I gave it a 3.
You ever hear a Black Keys song with record scratches?
Another song with a major switch up, though.
And again, the rap portion is better, in my estimation, I think, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. I think it's better.
But the lyrics kind of took me by surprise. For example, if you look at me too long, you might be with child. And then they circle back to the beginning of the song after all of that. So to kind of return to the original vibe of the song after the rap portion was a bit offensive. To just act like that never happened.
I don't like the Black Keys that much. I like Howlin' for You and Lonely Boy as much as everybody else. Oh, but I don't know, man. And then you bring on Beck. I mean, season 1 of You was pretty good, but like, I thought she died. I thought Dr. Nikki killed her. Next.
I gave it a 5.
Me too.
Yeah, I dropped my car into this.
There's too much Engerland on this soundtrack. There's too many brovs. There's too much. You know?
Yeah.
She does know. That's the problem. She knows what I mean.
This one picked up a little bit, which I could appreciate, but I still gave it a 4.
I gave it a 5.
So
I think I looked it up and these guys are Canadian. This is the kind of government subsidized music I'm looking for, baby. I think the chorus is really like catchy. I think it's really punchy. It after again listening to these songs as if I was marching to the grave, this was such a relief. I thought it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I think it's like an 8+. Maybe this is my favorite song on here.
wow.
I don't know. I think it is a nice vibe, man.
Yeah. I gave it a 4.
Oh.
I just think that compared to like 12 other songs that sound so similar to it.
Oh, no, it's the best one of those 12 other songs.
Maybe my ear is not as refined as yours.
No, I'm not saying that.
I am.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty good. That's fine. I mean, I don't love it so much that I'm sad.
Yeah, I mean, I did preface that I was becoming very critical towards the end of this, so.
I think the verses, I think everything except for the chorus is good. I don't really like the candles on the birthday cake line. It's a pretty cliche. Have you heard a pop punk song before? It's okay. It's fast. It's catchy. I don't hate it. I think it's like a 7.
Yeah, I gave it a 5.8.
What's with the .8s? Two of your things have been point scores, and they've both been .8.
Yeah, I have no explanation.
Almost a 6.
I don't know.
But I can't put this in the same category as whatever other stupid song that I put in 6. This is a little bit worse.
I don't really have a justification.
I don't know, whatever. The song is good.
It is good. This song is good.
A rare, empirically good song that is not just something that like hits my brain correctly. And I think this is one of them. And I'm not even like I'm not especially a 21 Pilots guy. They can get a little into the annoying territory. But I think this song is really good, and it's very different from everything else on the soundtrack in like a positive way.
Yeah, I considered this to be refreshing. I was a big 21 Pilots fan in high school, but like Ben was saying, I think that this is just an objectively pretty good song.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Maybe not my favorite 21 Pilots song ever, but it's good.
I think it's good. Jumpsuit was on 19. That's a good song. They pick good 21 Pilots songs for this. Shout out.
Yeah.
I give it an 8, like an actual 8.
Yeah, I would listen to this on my own.
Yeah, sure.
I'd give it an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Just like this song, 6.
Everything's fine. Oh, it's a little better than a 6. You haven't heard the uncensored version, which is kind of cringe. There's like a lot of 11-year-old swearing in the uncensored version, which is embarrassing. But I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I already said my rating. Did you?
Yeah, I think it's like a 7+.
This is a song about hookup culture. I thought it was a little icky, but I liked the sound overall. Again, me being very critical of the lyrics. Can't wait to make them legs shake.
Yeah, it's not good. This song did not make any indent. Like, there was no paving of a path in my neural pathways. Like, it just, like, slid right off of my brain. It did not stick.
I gave it a 6.
Me too.
I don't think I haven't let it go, no.
I wish I liked the chorus a little more, but I think the song's pretty good. It's good guitar music.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed because the title led me to believe it was going to be, like, heavier, like, harder, like, more, like, delinquent. And it was fine, however. Never beating these allegations, apparently. It just, not my thing. It was very, like, ew, boys, which I feel like is an interesting choice for the NHL soundtrack.
She's saying it, not me, folks. She's the one saying it, not me.
This can't.
Not me. Come in next week when I talk about the PWHL.
This can't.
Come in next week.
This can't be a trope.
Come in next week when I talk about the beauty of the women's game and the powerful women that have built this sport.
And I'll be so happy about that.
Oh, I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 5.
If you play this song on earbuds, it sounds like you're getting your teeth scraped at the dentist. Like, that's how it fit, like that. Like, it sounds like.
Well, that's an original experience.
Crank. You're not getting your teeth scraped in the dentist.
To make that connection.
Oh yeah. It's like, wow, you have a shitty dentist.
Okay, first, I hate women. Second,
no, this isn't a critique of you. It's the dentist.
Go to the dentist.
No, you go. He just doesn't scrape. You're there. He just comes in and he pokes you 3 times in the teeth, and he goes, "All right, no cavities today." Man, that was fast. That was way faster than usual.
I've never had a cavity, so something's going well.
Yeah. That goes to show your dedication to dental care despite your shitty dentist. Anyway, you have anything else to say about this song?
I'm being bullied. I didn't really have anything to say about this one. I gave it a 4.8.
0.8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was annoying. I gave it a 4.
I'll let my friend live upstairs.
Man, I could see it being really annoying, but having only heard it like 2 or 3 times, 3 or 4 times, a handful of times, it's okay. It's fine. They make hits, you know?
Yeah, I didn't really have much to say.
Yeah, I don't think you liked it as much as I did. Because they make hits, you know?
Yeah.
I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 6.
Yeah, all right, sure. We're kind of on the same page.
This is just another one.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to like it more than I did. I think the initial riff is kind of cool, but
it just is.
I'm getting banana fatigue.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. I gave it a 4.
I'm getting first track on the album fatigue, you know? I gave it a 6.
Ben threatened me
I did.
as I was listening to this song.
I said, you disrespect women one more time, and I'm walking out of that door.
No, you said pay attention to this song or you're going to have to listen to it again.
Oh, yeah. I think in reality it's okay. It's not that bad a song. It sounds like a random Muse song, but it's an okay random Muse song, not by Muse. I remember liking the solo.
Yeah.
It's all right.
That was fine.
It's like 7.
I gave it a 5, but I feel like, again,
You were getting fatigued.
I was getting very fatigued.
Uh-huh.
Magic is real.
What an intro. I thought that this one would be pretty unique based on that, but it ended up not really being. But my main takeaway from this song is that I think that it would be used in a montage on RuPaul's Drag Race of like the queens like getting their outfits ready and getting ready for like the lip sync battle or something, because it said work a lot, like work. It was kind of a sleigh.
I'm imagining the Venn diagram between people who watch my channel and people who watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's just 2 circles next to each other. It's an okay show. I've watched a few episodes. I think this show is character on an Adult Swim show took acid and then is like frightened by everything going on. That's kind of how I felt.
Yeah, it said like let me work. I didn't mind this one. I gave it a 6, but I think I was being harsh. I would raise it to a 7.
Oh, I don't know if you were being harsh. I gave it a 3.
Oh.
I didn't really like it that much. Maybe I was being harsh.
Oh, girl.
I kind of like it.
It's a little cringy for me. Before I even played it, you told me I know that you'll hate this song.
Yeah.
It could have just been like a slam poem, you know?
I think I understand that it's a little much, shall we say.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's fun. Everything she does is goals, guys. Everything she does. Also, she's Canadian, so the album cover has her in a hockey uniform.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's something.
Slay Tate McRae.
Oh, well. No,
why
this
isn't
is
Tate
Sophie
McRae
Powers.
on here? Isn't she like
They don't want to
the...
make Cole Salinger sad.
Oh.
What Tate McRae song is going on this soundtrack?
I don't know. There's Stranger Things on here.
That is true. That is true. I imagine the licensing fee for Tate McRae is a lot higher than it is for Ren.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, who's the biggest artist on here? Green Day, I
Green
guess?
Day.
But like modern Green Day, 58-year-old Green Day?
Hey, they headlined Coachella.
They certainly did. Do you think they opened with One-Eyed Bastard?
I don't know.
Do you think they played that one?
I don't know. I
There
wasn't
were a
there.
lot of people in the crowd. They're like, man, hope they play the song from the NHL soundtrack. That's it. That's the big review. That's every song on the NHL25 soundtrack. Tell us which ones we put too high. Tell us which ones Sydney was too critical on.
Please be nice to me.
Tell us which ones I was correct on. Don't tell us which ones I was too critical on. Or the ones Sydney was correct on.
All right. Well, I'll catch you in the background of one of Ben's live streams.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I hope that nobody's too angry about my appearance on this channel.
Yeah, I mean, you can comment down below and be like, we support Sydney. Hashtag Sydney Strong.
Somebody made a hashtag of that for me when I had my head surgery.
They're gonna think some tragedy happened in Australia. Yeah. And they're like, wow, this guy is breaking news. He deserves a Pulitzer for covering the tragedy in Australia. And in reality, it's just, we're supporting you.
Well, I
They
need
want
it.
you to review more mid songs from the NHL soundtrack and be like, oh, this is mid. But anyway, comment below some some thoughts, some opinions. If I said something mean about your favorite band, I am sorry. If I said something nice about your favorite band, you're welcome. I'll see you guys next time. Maybe next week. We'll see how fast I'm editing videos these days. Love you. Bye-bye.